Hey everyone, it's Stefana again. I just finished my sessions and I'm outside stealing cookies, but I'm going to walk inside and show you Chris Kraus' session on continuous application insight. Matter of fact, he's going to go through how to test in the new fashion way. I thought it was a really cute title, so we're going to show you right now. All right, we're walking in. I'm going to try to be quiet.
That's the biggest change. You don't see an error message on a web page or mobile device that makes sense. Like at Target, it's the dog, right? And Expedia says, hey, we want a furlough. I have no idea from the UI perspective what's actually happening when there's an error message because we purposely gobble them up and then we change them. Last year, I showed a retail site and there was a blender and there was chocolate batter spun across the page. And it just said something went wrong with the shopping cart. Okay, if I was a QA person, I would want to kill the graphics people who did that. I'm like, does that mean the database, the customer, my session log down? I'm like, what happened? Thank you for the graphic, but you don't need those services in testing. So we really have to think about how do we test and ISO test differently. The rise of the consumer, I got the nod there. She's like, yeah. Do you do that to your users? You do to your developers, all right, good. You're like, So what I want to talk about is realize we've changed the way we're writing applications. So we want to actually change the way we're testing them. There is valid business logic in the mobile and in that layer. There's tons of enterprise service bus transformations, but you still might have that data on the mainframe of those applications over there. So we need to think about testing the different layers of the application and realize we're going to approach them differently. The nice thing is, usually once you get past that beautiful GUI, the error messages become a little more apparent, but not always, because we have this cool thing called asynchronous messaging. When I worked for Web Methods, the rule of the day is asynchronous messaging is faster and will always be faster and it's the least overhead. And the best thing is if it happens in under a second, people don't know it's asynchronous, right? So we've done all these things to decouple our systems, but when we have to go test them, we really want them to be synchronous and ordered. But it's hard to figure those things out. So when we're looking at the different layers, the things we need to figure out is, okay, based on the layer, what logic do I need to actually validate? Don't try to validate the interest calculation here on the mobile user interface. Worry about testing the right things with the mobile interface. Test the business logic or the rules of the right layer of the application. Okay? If you've got a